Hello, I am the narrator, and before this episode begins, Maddie and George will be talking about Undertale, the game. So if you have yet to play it or seen it, and you want to, there may be some spoilers. So, without further ado, let the show begin. Good morning, everybody. My name is Maddie, and today we're going to be talking about Flowey the Flower. He is an evil little flower that wants to be superior. He has 6 yellow petals with a white center, and he also has a bright green stem. The game Undertale is about a world where men and monsters are at this war that's been lasting for years. And one day, the humans banished all the monsters into the underworld, where they live now. You, as a little girl, fall into the hole that leads into the underworld, and you make a mission to get out and back home. Whenever you fall into the hole, you land on a patch of flowers, and one stands taller than the rest and greets you. Flowey starts acting really nice and wants to be your friend, but just like that, in a blink of an eye, he wants to kill you. Luckily, someone stepped into the situation and saved your life. But it's not until the very end of the game is whenever you see Flowey the Flower again. He is the very last boss battle you have to go through in order to beat the game. So, we've tried to compare Flowey to some of the flowers in Earthbound, because they look pretty similar, but unfortunately that's kind of like a dead end. So we're going to be comparing Flowey to some of the flowers here on Earth, which is called ragwort. Also, there is a link in the description of a boss battle with Flowey. One of the Easter eggs in this game is way before you actually start, you make a name for your character. If you chose the name Fallen Child, Flowey will actually stop you and say that was his name and forbid you to use it and to choose something else. I don't know about you, but I like Flowey's character. I don't like him. He's scary how evil he is. Well, I think it's cool that Flowey is the first and last character you'll see in the game. No, I think the ragwort is a better flower than Flowey. I guess you're right. Good morning, everybody. My name is George. And today we're going to be talking about the ragwort. The ragwort grows in the the Gulf of Finland and yes, the Gulf of Bothnia and Finland. It also grows in Suomussalmi. That's right, Suomussalmi. Now these places are all in Europe, and these plants like to grow in yards, meadows, railways, and roadsides. The ragwort is about 12 to 32 inches tall. There's a lot of flowers that kind of grow on one stem. The petals along with the center of the flower are both yellow, and the flower can grow 9 to 14 petals. This flower also has very unique leaves. It's a good plant to have in the garden because it will drive in, what was the word? Come on, you got this. Butterflies. Yes, butterflies. He'll come in and drink its nectar. And whenever it's time for the plant to shed its seeds, it will attract birds in. But be warned, no animal eats it, and for good reason. For this plant is poisonous. Whenever it's time for the plant to start shedding its seeds, it will kind of act like a dandelion. It will start to grow little white hairs on the seeds so that whenever they fall off, they can fly away off into the wind. The ragwort does not grow any fruits or vegetables. It's just a plain old little flower. Also, it normally blooms in the time of what was it? July and September. Yes, July and September. Also, in the 18th century, people used to use this plant for medication, like for bleeding or for stomach pains. But they don't use it anymore. You may already know this plant is in fact wild. So, unfortunately, this is the end of the episode. If you've enjoyed, there's links in the description that go more into detail about Flowey and the ragwort. If you've enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and have a nice day. Good night. And good night.
This is the end of the video, end of the video, end of the video. Pew pew. End of the video, end of the video. This is the end of the video. Pew pew. Pew pew. Pew pew. End of the video, end of the video, end of the video. Oh.